Well, what's going on, everybody? And as you can see here, I have a special guest on the show tonight. Hopefully she don't peck my eyes out. And so this is my stalker chicken, and it's so creepy going back after making these videos and stuff and reading the comments. Stuff that I don't even notice you guys are always calling out and noticing in these videos. And you guys leave the comments, hey, did you see that little red chicken behind you when you were working on this or working on that? And I'm like, no. So I go back and look, and sure enough, this little red hen is always right behind me. And she is just about in every video that I've made in the past few months. It seems like here or there, she always makes a little cameo appearance, I guess you can say. It's just funny. She's a little nosy chicken, and Rachel and I, or the kids, will be in the living room watching TV, and we got pretty big windows on the front of our house. And we'll be sitting there watching TV, and the next thing you know, you'll see this old girl here kind of peek around, looking in the window and checking out, seeing what we're doing. So it's kind of funny. All right, I'll let you down. But anyways, that is Red. Her name is Red. I know a lot of people wanted me to name her Penny, but I've just been calling her Red because she's so nosy. It's just something that I always just say, hey, Red. Because every time I look down, she's right behind me. Or if I'm going through a gate, she's trying to follow me. And you can see I got two of the tom turkeys out now. It's time to trim their or clip their wings again. They figured out that they can fly over the fence, and for whatever reason they like it over here around us way more than they like it over with the girl hens. I guess it's not breeding season, so that's probably why. This old tom here, man, he's getting really big. That's a black Spanish tom. Well, you know, chicken, turkey. Well, you know, turkeys. But anyways, you can see all these chickens kind of hang out around our garden. That's another story. Our garden is just about done for the year. We got a lot of purple-eyed hull or purple hull peas or purple-eyed peas, whatever you want to call it. I can't talk right now. And then Rachel's got a bunch of morning glories taking over that side of the fence. But these chickens and turkeys absolutely like it over here because I got this bird feeder here, and it's seen better days. It got hit by that hailstorm we had like last month or 2 months ago, and it busted a big piece out of it. But the wild birds come and they eat out of this feeder, and it all drops on the ground here. And then you got your cleanup crew coming in, the chickens. And these chickens absolutely love this backyard because garden. You know, when you get grasshoppers and you get all these bugs going in the garden, they catch them flying out of there and everything else, and it's just like treats all day long for these chickens and turkeys. And that is the main reason I put the fence up. Rachel and I put that fence up because the daggum chickens wouldn't stay out of our garden. They were always eating the squash and pecking the tomatoes just as they were getting ripe. And you can't have chickens in the garden. But anyways, I just wanted to talk about the old red hen there that you guys have been seeing in all the videos. She's just a hybrid laying chicken is what they are. They're super cheap in this area. They say that the breed that these chickens are hylines, and I can't remember. I'm not even going to try to remember the breed that they're bred with to get them, but they are some crazy laying chickens. They lay about 300 eggs a year, and pretty good big brown sized eggs. And every few years we buy 10 or 15 of them, and we let them raise some young too. Kind of just breed them with our standard old, I think he's a, can't remember if he's I don't even know what kind of rooster he is. But anyways, we've had him for a couple years, and that's the longest time we've had a rooster up here on the hill because of all the hawks and stuff. But we try to hatch out a few of these highline bred chickens, and they are just awesome layers. If you guys ever have a chance to get any, they might not be the prettiest traditional looking farm chickens, but I promise you they will lay you some eggs. What do you know, huh? You want to be on video a little bit? I ain't gonna put no camera on you today. Okay, girl? Promise, no camera. Alright, we're just gonna shoot a little video on some of the animals today. Thankfully, I have no projects going on right now. I'm trying to take it easy right now. I'm enjoying this weather. It is almost fall time here. You know, Daisy's smiling. Aren't you, girl? Huh? You happy? The weather feels good? Yeah. And there's Tawny. You can always tell when the animals are happy. And it's usually when this weather changes like this. We finally got a break from the heat, and we are in the lower 80s today, and it's in the evening time, so we'll take that anytime. The next week, I think the high on one day next week, the high is like 72. So that's gonna be so awesome. Like I said, fall is my favorite time for sure, so cannot wait. And there's old jerk face. Look at him. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, and before I forget, guys, we got a little gift package in the mail from a buddy and a fellow YouTuber, Mike from Sunny Slope Homestead. Let me show you guys what he sent us. He sent us a ton of the Jack Links. I mean, literally probably like 15 pounds of jerky, if not more. And that's super awesome. Mike, you know the way to my heart, man. So guys, do me a favor. Mike is trying to reach 5,000 subscribers. He's another channel. I think he's not a local from Oklahoma, of course. He lives up north from us. I'm not going to mention what state. But anyways, he sent us some jerky last year. And then this year again, he sent us more. And this stuff is awesome. Like, this is incredible. This will last us a long time. I can't even keep my kids out of it. But do me a favor. Go to Sunny Slope Homestead. Watch some of his videos. Leave him a comment, and if you like his content, please subscribe to him. He does a lot of the same stuff we do, but different. He's got a nice family, and he always has something funny going on. He got farm animals and all that, so go send him some love and tell him Hidden Heights Farm sent you. Thank you guys so much. Alright, so I was trying to get a jerk face on video, but I just noticed something, so I had to go run and check. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. You see all these are bees flying around. And what this is a swarm. So that's what I was trying to do, is check and see if one of my hives has swarmed or if this is just like a wild swarm. I mean, these things are flying around everywhere. I don't know if you guys can hear them or not. I will tell you guys, the bees has been keeping me busy. I want to save that for another video though. I got a huge update about the beehives. But I'm going to set out here for a little bit. I'm going to let them do their thing and see where they go. If I can easily catch these guys or girls, I will catch them and try to make another hive out of them. Like I said in some other videos, it is super hard to get these swarms to live through the winter time, to get them strong enough to make it through winter, I should say. But I'll set around. This don't look like a lot of bees, but it's kind of hard to tell because they're all in these trees and stuff. You can see they're all around the goats, and usually when bees swarm, they're not really aggressive or they're not mean. So they shouldn't attack any of us. I say me or the goats. But this is like crazy because they're so spread out. I don't know which direction they're going, or I don't even know which direction they came. I just walked out here and I kind of seen them swarming around, and that wasn't the intention of this video by no means. It's crazy. You never know what you're going to see when you go outside to do things. But all our goats are doing awesome. It is breeding season, and we're going to have a video coming out soon. I need to get some things, but I plan on having a video coming out soon. What is this goat doing? I plan on having a video coming out soon showing you guys how we prepare for all these does and the bucks even during breeding season. Kind of give you guys some tips and some things that we do to make sure everybody's healthy and we have a good breeding year. And you can see we got some dove flying around back over there. And no, I am not going dove hunting this year, I promise you that. So anyways, I'm going to try to keep an eye on these bees and see where they land. And hopefully they'll land low enough where I can get to them and not have a problem. We'll try to make another beehive out of them. And it looks like they're going towards this tree, and they're probably going to go way too high up in the tree for me to mess with. Maybe. You just never know. They could be following a queen, more than likely, and they're chasing her pheromones or her scent. So wherever she goes is probably where they will ball up eventually. And like I said, it's in the evening time, so they don't have a lot of time before dark. Alright, I just spotted where the ball started, and it is probably 25-30 feet up there, so I don't have a way to get up there, of course. And I don't have a pole or anything else where I can reach up there and get them, so I don't know if I have anything where I can try to collect them or not. So I don't know if this will work out, but that's where they are, way up there in this tree. You can see how far up they are. Way up there. But it's very interesting just watching them. So there you go. That's just another day of life on the farm. That's how easy you can either gain or lose a beehive. I don't know for sure if that's one of our hives that just swarmed, or if it's just a wild one that kind of smelled our bees and they decided to try to make a home over here. I do have a plan now, and I might video this. It might be a separate video. I'm not going to do it on this video because I'm just kind of walking around and checking out the animals with you guys. We're fixing to go check out the pigs. I think it's time. I need to go to the feed store and get the last of their feed that they're going to need for their lives, because they've only got less than 2 months left here on the farm before it's time to take them to the processor. But you can see all our goats are doing good. We still have tons of lush grass, weeds, and tree leaves for them. Like I said, fall is right around the corner, so it won't be long. All these leaves and all these trees will be turning and the leaves will be falling, so these guys better get all the greens they want now, because it won't be long before our first frost. So like I said, let's go check out the pigs. Like I said in one of the last videos, guys, these things grow. Every time I go down there, it just looks like they're gaining pounds and pounds and pounds, which they actually do gain a couple pounds just about every day if you're feeding them right. So let's go check them out. Oh, they spotted me. You know, pigs, your pond's starting to dry up a little bit. We need some rain. You know, Jabba, I don't have no marshmallows. You don't have to run. Always thinking I got treats. I need to bring you guys some fresh garden veggies, what's left. Right? Right, Chewy? I know Chewy because he's got the white stripe on his side. Oh, Jabba. What are we going to do about these bees, buddy? Huh? What are we going to do about all these bees? Alright, so I come to say hi and to make sure you guys' water's good and your feed. I think it's time to make a trip to get the feed to fill your feeder up. What do you guys say? Huh? Hey. Oh. You got anything to say, old Jabba? You're getting big, buddy. Won't be long, and you guys should have some, we got all kinds of hickory trees over here in this hog pen. And if you guys raise pigs, you know that pigs love acorns and black walnuts and hickory nuts. And one of the first, it's funny I say that because one of the first YouTube videos I ever did, I think it's still in one of my playlists. If you go back and look, it's an old video from like 4 or 5 years ago. And it was when we raised large black pigs. And I did a little video over deworming your pigs organically or naturally. And we went out to my brother-in-law's house and collected a bunch of black walnuts. And we brought them here, like 5-gallon bucketfuls, and fed them to our large black hogs, and they ate them up. And you would not think that a pig would be able to crunch a black walnut and get all the goodies out, but man, these things eat them like candy. And they say, like just like pumpkin seeds, that something in the black walnuts actually kills parasites like worms and stuff like that in pigs. So I don't know that to be true, but it seems like it's always worked because we've done it a few years and we never had any problems with our hogs having worms or anything else. So let's check out this feeder. They still got a little feed in there, but I know they got to be getting close. Oh yeah, they have maybe a day left. So tomorrow after work I will be heading to get another truckload of feed, and that should be the last bit that I'll have to get. And I think I said this in my last video, or one of my last videos about the pigs. I think I'm going to start mixing in a little bit of corn with their regular feed just to try to get them fattened up just a little bit. And they really, really love this pond. Oh, he stuck his whole head and everything under. What do you know, buddy? Huh? Think I can set this camera down without your buddies knocking it over? Huh? Let's see. Come here. Oh, you want a hug, don't you? Huh? You want a hug? I'm getting a phone call here. Yeah, you're feeling out all nice. You got just the right amount of muscle and fat. You're gonna be just right, bud. You're a happy pig, and that makes me happy. Guys, why do you always go after the camera? Hey. Oh, I can't even come out here and set the camera down without someone trying to knock it over. Why y'all breathing so hard? Huh? Remember how skittish these three black pigs used to be? Every time I'd walk out here, they wouldn't get 20 feet from me. They would run. Ain't that right? They're still a little skittish, but they'll come up for scratches and marshmallows. And that's what you like when you're raising pigs. You don't want them to be mean. You gonna roll around or what? Huh? Trying to rub on your brother there. You're a good pig. Yeah, you're a good pig. Get me all muddy. Yeah. Alright, I'll get out of here. I'll come back with treats. Things I do to keep you guys happy. What are you doing, Java? Bathing time. Must be the life. Alright, so I'm gonna head to the house, and I'm just wearing shorts and Crocs like always, because I didn't really plan on doing anything this evening but doing my regular chores and feeding and trying to take it easy. But as you just saw, we got a bee swarm, and that thing's pretty high up, and I got something I think that can get the job done on collecting it. And we're gonna make another video here in a minute over that, so be sure to stay tuned for that. And let's go check their water real quick. I just filled this up the other day, and you guys can see how much water a pig goes through. This has been a couple days. So when it's hot and you live in a hot climate like Oklahoma, I say hot climate, it's usually hot in the summertime, water evaporates, and these things, livestock takes a lot of water. So you have to check all the time, because you don't want to go without water very long, and you don't want your livestock to, because they will get too hot and they will dehydrate and die on you real quick. So I'm gonna go get changed and grab another battery for this camera, and I'm gonna come back out here and start filming another video, trying to get these bees, if we can get them, and safely put them in a hive box and start feeding them some sugar water, try to give them a head start into winter. I'll save that for the next video. But guys, thank you so much for watching. Look who followed me out here. This is what the video was supposed to be over. Oh, Red right here. Come here, Red. Oh boy. Alright, so now who's the creepy one? I'm following her. But yeah, this whole video was supposed to be about Red, the chicken stalker. And yeah. Anyways, guys, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Where you going, girl? You going under the gate, or are you coming through it? Whew. All right.